He is still there. And then when I get closer, then he disappears. But then is this something to be worried about? Nah. Hello everyone, my name's Duration, and welcome back to Decennium SMP. We are here at our base, and well, before we even get started on anything in today's episode, I think we might as well just do a quick upgrade to the version we're running. And there we are in beta 1.4/01. Yes. But I hear something in the background here, and look! It is a doggo! What are you doing here, sir? And also, hold on. If we can get a doggo, day one doggo, are you gonna cooperate, sir? Are you gonna cooperate? We really can't have this sort of thing. This is an emergency. We need to find bones. I gotta go look for bones. I really hope I have some in my base here somewhere. Don't tell me I used it all up on bone meal. We've got a crisis on our hand here. I think Doggo's been on a bit of a rampage. He's got a little mad. Wait, can we get him to find another sheep? Hey Doggo, there's another one of your friends over here. He's going. He's after him. Oh man. They're everywhere. They're in the trees there too. This is amazing. I found like the best spot for my base apparently. There's like a whole family here. This is the happiest day of my life. This is great news. This is great news. Okay, so yeah, I looked around for some skeletons, and is this on stilts? It's a store that's on stilts. Okay. Every terrain here, I guess. Ah! Oh! That scared me. Anyway, speaking of Favorito, I was gonna go see if I could find a skeleton spawner. I know he's got one around his base, so I might ask him to see if he could show me where that is. Oh yeah, so here we are at Favorito's spawner. We've got arrows and bones, and they're all coming from over there. So it seems to be that they come through some sort of water stream here, that he's got them directed to this spot right here where they just die. So they probably go way up to the top and then drop back down again, which is pretty neat. As you can see here, this is another view. I just got a little closer here. You can see that he's got slabs here, so the light can't actually get through that, and then he's got reeds behind it. I think it's really cool. You can see the skeleton spawning in right there, which is neat, and then he's got light hidden behind these stairs. And now that we've got a bunch of bones to get the dogs, I was just passing this invincible skelly. He's invincible because he doesn't exist anymore, so he's also invisible now. Lol. Okay, the moment of truth. Are they still around? This is no good. I don't hear the sound of doggos. This is a problem. There used to be so many. There used to be like a whole forest, a whole family. Oh, hello, sir. No door-to-door soliciting, please. Also, what's up with all these tree zombies? Like, they're growing on trees. Ah! Die. Hey. No. Favorite, I don't know what he's going on about, but okay. Creepers. Nice. Okay. But anyways, I guess we won't be getting a doggo, at least not right now. We'll keep our eyebulbs peeled for any other dogs that happen to be wandering the forests, and we might be able to befriend them. But as of right now, I think we might as well start focusing on something else. The sole directive of this video wasn't to get a doggo, although that is a nice thing to get. I was hoping to make a proper tree farm for once, because this is starting to get a little bit annoying. He is still there, and then when I get closer, then he disappears. But then is this something to be worried about? Nah. Can I just say that creepers are just the worst? They are just the worst. I don't care what anyone else says. Creepers are the worst. More signs. Super awesome base. I can't wait for your next non-April Fool's Day video. Migsy1. Cool. I've got signs in everywhere. These are going to need to be relocated at some point. And this is before deforestation and after deforestation. Look at that. We've got a nice big open space, and I see a doggo. I see a doggo. Do not go anywhere. Do not move. Stay, doggo. You are the cutest. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Look me in the eyes. Look into my eyes. Okay, look me in the eyes. No. Hey, come back here. Come back here. I've We got one. And we only got him in like what, 4 or 3 bones, because I gave the one other doggo a bone, but he never became my friend. Honestly, the nerve. But now we've got a doggo friend. The life could not be better. Like this is the best. This is the pinnacle of Minecraft right here. But isn't he just the cutest? We need to come up with a name for him. We need to come up for a name with him besides doggo. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave it to comments in the description. I'll figure one out by next episode. But I first want to hear what names you guys can come up with for our doggo friend here. But let's get to digging. Okay, and there we go. We can see that we've got a little bit of a tree farm area here. Now, I'm actually thinking that this grass strip right down the middle here would be better if we moved it into 2 separate grass strips, actually. Originally, I was thinking that we could only fit 1 row down the center, but I think I can actually fit 2 rows, as long as there's 2 blocks on either side of these beams here, I guess. Then we're gonna be okay. Basically, the idea is that we can plant trees on these dirt beams along here, and then they'll grow up, we can chop them down, and the saplings will fall into the area down below, or at least some of them will, right? And they're all gonna be collected up into one area here where we can just come down and pick them up. So it's a lot better than having to wander around and constantly pick up saplings. But we're gonna experiment with it. We're gonna see if it actually helps to have it or if it's just a nuisance. And this is how it's going to look once we have the water in it. It looks like I got my initial measurements just slightly off. I think I gotta widen it by 2 more blocks in this direction so that this lines up correctly. But you can see that whatever falls in here is going to be collected all to that one point there, which is going to make it easier to gather up the saplings. So I can just go there and I can pick them all up, and then I can go plant more trees. Now, ideally, if we had like hoppers or something, we could automatically pick them up. But obviously, we're in beta 1.4. That's not coming for a while still. Yeah, it looks like we're also going to need like a fence around this too, because yeah, I just realized another issue here. And that's looking a little bit better. Now all the items will gather to one point here as opposed to, you know, the water getting a little bit messed up there. But I think I'm gonna put a fence around this now too. And maybe I'll swap out the blocks too, so it looks a little bit nicer. And here we go. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. I kind of just got on the roll here, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Now, one thing that I do need to do for sure is I need to make sure that I have ladders in here, because as soon as I fall in, there's no easy way to get out of here. And if we just go like this, I think just having ladders, maybe one on each side, just like this, and we could just jump up. And oh, actually, you don't even need to jump up. You just grab onto it, I guess, by your hands. Huh, interesting. And now it's time to stick in the water, which is the fun part, in my opinion, at least. As long as you get the right pattern going, you can just keep repeating the sources all the way through. It might also be worth noting that I saw this sort of idea from an old Hermitcraft video. I was going through some of the old Hermitcraft videos, and I remember seeing something like this, except they did have a hopper on the end there to pick up the items, but I think it will still help in this version as well. Even if you don't have the hoppers to pick up the items, you can still go over there to one spot and pick up all the saplings. So yeah, and then we'll just stick a bunch of chests over here. And yeah, I think it will still be helpful, but again, we'll see. We'll have to trial it out. Okay, and now that we have our saplings planted, I think I'm gonna go stand up somewhere where I can kind of view this whole place, and we'll see if we can get a little time lapse of the trees growing in. But after absolutely ages of waiting for these trees to grow, yeah, that's right. I didn't even bother waiting for the trees to grow. I mean, let's be real here. If I'm using this farm, I'm probably just gonna bone meal them anyways. Not gonna bother waiting for them to all grow in. And as you can see here, you can see that the leaves are decaying, and yeah, most of them land in the water. Some of them are gonna land up on these beams here, but if I take a look down below here and I jump in, yeah, I picked up quite a bit. I don't really know exactly how much I picked up because I had some other saplings in my inventory, but yeah, I'm definitely picking up quite a few, that's for sure. And I'm sure more of them are gonna fall in as time goes on, and you can just pick them all up from here. I was hearing some news in the server Discord that there's some new features to explore that you would not expect to find in beta 1.4. In a server, at least, you wouldn't expect to see this. But we have done it through the magic of plugins and such, so let's go check that out. Ah yes, the notice board. It's been a while since I've checked this thing. I don't really know if there's anything that's changed. Oh, hold on. I think this is a new quest here. Maybe we'll have to check this out in another video, I think, because I want to check out this nether portal over here, but that is definitely something worth looking into. But this nether portal, as you might... Oh, okay, it's basically instant. I wasn't expecting it to go that quick, but it is like right away. Interesting. Well, you can hear the gas are quite crazy, but we do have access to the nether, which is a very nice thing to have. Oh, that's soul sand on the edge there. Interesting. As you can see, there's a few things that are kind of strange with this. And one thing is that we kind of have the overworld skybox going on in here. It's a little bit janky, but I mean, hey, at least we have access to, you know, netherrack, and we also have access to glowstone and soul sand and an infinite supply of lava, which is quite convenient. I'm not even gonna ask. There is a gas there, and he's firing at me, but I don't see him firing at me, so this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna get back to safety here. Let's go back to the overworld so that we don't die. But anyways, so that is something cool that we can play around with a little bit, I guess. And then eventually, once we hit beta 1.6, we'll have access to the proper nether when it was properly implemented into multiplayer, essentially. But I think we're gonna go check out this quest on the notice board here, because I have not noticed this before, so I want to see what this is all about. So quest: through the portal and into TNT to find your X, Y, and Z. Once you have coordination, disobey rule number 1 of Minecraft. So the TNT shop is right here, through the portal. I don't want to walk through it now because, yeah, that's going to send me to the nether. Into TNT. And here's a bunch of, oh boy. This is a number riddle, isn't it? Very interesting. Give me 1 second while I try to gather my thoughts here. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what these table of numbers are essentially all about, but I'm assuming if we go to each of these locations, we'll get a number there, and then we'll have to choose one of these from the table, and then... So say if we go to, you know, Y at under the tallest memorial, and then we see that it has a number, you know, plus 94. Oh, you know what? I bet we have to go to each of these places, get the coordinate there, and then translate it to whatever number this is supposed to be. Now let's give that a shot and see if that works. So the first one we want to go to is Under Mario. So let's go find Under Mario. Okay, so here we are at Mario. We see there's a sign here. It's actually very small, not Titanic at all. It's actually very small, not Titanic at all. I know there is a Titanic kind of ship around here. I don't remember which part of the map that was in, though. So here's the Titanic ship. Or at least this is what I would assume to be the Titanic ship. I'm not really sure what part of it we're looking for. I don't see anything here either. Doesn't appear to be anything. Yeah, so I found it. It was inside the front of the Titanic here. But anyways, you're having a bruh moment. I know what this is sort of referencing, I think. I think it has to do with bruh hub. So let's go see if we can find that. And of course, I'm stuck in the water. Now, I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work. I'm just following this one string of clues right now. I haven't even gone to the second clue. Like, there's a second and third, like there's an X, Y, and Z on that sign in that TNT shop. But so this is like a pretty elaborate quest if those parts are just as long as this one, right? But I have no idea where I'm going. I'm hoping I'm going in the right direction. I think it's over here somewhere. So here's Bra Hub. Now we gotta look for another sign. But I've been searching around this area pretty thoroughly. I don't see anything else, like any other signs that would kind of signify where I would need to go next. Now, unless I'm missing something with those numbers on the signs before, then I'm not really sure what I'm looking for at this point. I'm gonna look around and see. There might be some other, like, bruh references that I'm not quite getting, but this is the only one that I was aware of. Oh, what's it that I see over there? I think I was looking in the wrong place. Let's go check this out over there. And the funny thing is that the Titanic was just over there. And I went all the way to the other side of the map, when realistically I probably only had to be over here. But it looks like there's a ladder going up here, so let's see what that has to say. There's a sign here. Due north from Dock X marks the X spot. Due north from Dock X marks the X spot. I'm pretty sure this is north. So I might need to hop into a boat. let's go take a look. Now I'm sort of going a little off track, I think. I mean, this is probably more north that way, but I wonder if Dock X is by this house here. I don't see any signs here that say this is Dock X. I'm not convinced that this is the place I need to be. I think I gotta keep going north and see if there's any other, unless there's a sign down here. No. So after wandering around a little bit back there, I couldn't really see anything that looked like it could be a dock. I'm gonna go back here and look around over here and see if maybe I missed something. But it's getting really dark, so I need to stop off somewhere because this is getting really dark and I need to sleep. Let's go a little further this way. Oh, there is a chunk border there too. Good, okay. Let's just get out of the boat. Right here. Oh. Did I just find it without even... Oh, no, no, no. Leave the bed for a second. I know exactly what's gonna happen. If I don't place down torches, I'm going to wake up with nightmares. But anyways, I think we found something here, and that was kind of... I was gonna sleep over there, and I might not have even seen this then, but I just so happened to have a chunk border over there, and then I didn't want to go in that. Now I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, there's nothing here. I mean, I guess I'm supposed to just stand in the middle of the X, and that is the coordinate? That the middle of the X is the X coordinate, I think. I have to look back through my footage now. But I'll get the coordinate here. So F3, let's see, it's -351, 66, and 8. Okay, so I got those numbers written down on a piece of paper, so hopefully I don't need to come all the way out here again to get those. I'm pretty convinced that that's the thing, because it was saying that something about an X marks the spot and stuff sort of thing. So I'm definitely hoping that that is what I was supposed to get. Okay, so I'm back here at the TNT shop. The X number that I had was -351, so that lines up with this first number here. So I'm assuming this is sort of like a translation, so it's sort of like a multiple choice. So whatever number you choose here then gives you a new number. So I'm assuming now -100 is the number that I'm gonna want to remember, because I'll probably end up using that as my X coordinate. So I'm assuming that's how this whole system works. And now we've got two more different quests to do here, essentially. It's kind of like a single quest, but with like 3 parts to it, which is kind of interesting. Under the tallest memorial, I'm assuming would be the beacon, and then keep left in the library of librarians. That one's probably a little bit self-explanatory. So let's go to the tallest memorial and see what we can see. So here we are at the tallest memorial. This is the tallest thing in the spawn region here, because it was actually extended when we first did the whole colorization of spawn. They actually extended the height of this and put glowstone inside it. But I found this little entrance over here, and I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna put a torch down because this is kind of dark. I'm not a clue. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. There's something here. Wow, that's sneaky. Sneaky. I thought that was a clue, but obviously you need torches to find this one. Have you ever felt like this? Had some strange things happening? Are you going around the twist? Google it. So I opened up my Chrome web browser here. I searched up going around the twist, and yeah, as you can see here, it looks like it's a comedy. It seems to be an Australian comedy, it seems. Anyways, I'm gonna open this up and let's see what it's all about. Now I've got YouTube muted, so I don't have issues with copyright. I have listened to this already, but this is the thing that kind of sticks out to me, because I've watched this whole thing through and I was listening to the lyrics to see if there was any clues that could kind of, you know, click in with the lyrics. But it's basically just, like, it's the lyrics are basically what he's got in here, in this Minecraft here. Have you ever felt like this? Had strange things happen? Are you going around the twist? Like, that's basically what the entire song is saying, pretty much, with a little bit of, obviously, separate lyrics every once in a while. But I don't think it's about the lyrics. I think it has to do with the lighthouse. Like that's sort of, this is sort of like the thumbnail for the intro. Like I feel like this is sort of, I haven't seen what like the discs or whatever. I'm guessing this is sort of what the DVD or whatever, or the tape cover would have looked like, is something like this, which is, you know, it's got the lighthouse and everything in it. So I feel like this is sort of the key. So I'm gonna assume that it's referencing the lighthouse in Spawn, and I'm gonna go check that out and see if I was right. So here we are at the lighthouse. I'm hoping this is the right place to be, but let's look around up here and see if we can see anything. Maybe it's up top. Is there a sign on here? Yes, I think we are on the right track. But anyways, cloth now has color numbers. The Y you seek is equal to pink times purple. Well, let's head to Spawn and let's go see, because I know exactly where these cloth color numbers are. They're right there. They're right beside the Spawn dome, beside the notice board. Yeah, so here's the notice board, and just around these reeds over here, there is a bunch of color numbers. Pink times purple. So this is pink, this is magenta, and this is purple. This is gonna be interesting. So 6 times 10, that would be 60. So if we go to the TNT shop, which is over here, I'm getting a little bit disoriented. We'll see if that is a number that is on the sign there. And if we look over here, 60, it's positive 60. We can't really get a negative number with two positive numbers. So next, we need to do keep left in the Library of Librarians. So keeping left in the Library of Librarians, I guess, over here. Is there a bookshelf or something with this secret little passageway? Keep left. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I just kept going left, so, I mean, you can't go wrong, I guess. But there is something here. Get wet at the center of the world. Good job keeping left. I mean, oh wait, am I supposed? They made me defy the laws of traffic here in Canada. Well, this is a problem. Anyways, get wet at the center of the world. Let's go find the center of the world. See, these are the type of clues that are, you know, they're nice. They're nice and easy. You just walk in, it tells you where to go. No, I'm telling you, like, this quest is actually, like, there was some serious time put into crafting up some of these clues, that's for sure. But in case you didn't notice, because I'm probably cutting this like crazy to make it fit into a 20 or 30 minute episode, but like I've probably spent about an hour, maybe an hour and a half even, so far on this quest. Like, not even joking. I've put in a bit of time, that's for sure. There's some clues that actually have got me a little bit tripped up, like that one with the dock, and then also the one where I had to watch that intro for Round the Twist. I was oh. It's right here. How did I miss this? But anyways, yeah, for that Round the Twist one, it seems like when I, you know, probably put in the video that it didn't take me long to figure it out, but I actually spent like maybe 10-15 minutes just watching that trailer a couple of times to figure out what I was actually looking for. But anyways, diamonds on the soles of your shoes underneath the bridge downtown. Wait, diamonds on the soles of your shoes under the bridge downtown. Diamonds? Wait, is this the bridge downtown? I don't know where the bridge downtown is. I'm assuming it's this. What does diamonds on the soles of your shoes mean? If you had diamonds on the soles of your shoes, like, I'm assuming, like, would that be sort of like a Minecraft reference to diamond boots? I'll have to think about this one for a little bit. Well, after a little bit of looking under this bridge, I found this diamond block. So I'm assuming that we have to break it, or do we just stand here and get the coordinates again? I mean, there's no harm in picking it up, and if it's not what I'm supposed to do... yeah, I'm gonna say that that's not what I'm supposed to do, so I'm gonna put that back, And we're gonna pretend like nothing happened here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just grab the Z coordinate here because that's what I'm supposed to figure out. So I would say 3. So Z is equal to 3. I'm gonna write down all the coordinates again because, you know, you never know. Maybe they're gonna be useful or something. And hopefully we actually can figure this thing out before I have to go to bed tonight. It's like almost midnight, you know. I guess you don't really get much of a sense of time in these videos. But I'm staying up late because I want to figure this out now. So looking at this sign here, 3 is an option. Positive 3 is equal to negative 13. So I'm gonna assume that. So we have our 3 for our Z. We have negative 351 that we found for our X. And then if we look at our Y, we had 60. So looking at these signs here, we can see that we have 351 is equal to negative 100. So I'm gonna write that down. Negative 100. For our Y, it was 60, which is also 60. I'm glad that we don't have a negative Y value because I'd be slightly concerned. This doesn't even work in the latest Caves and Cliffs update. You'd still be in the void. The last one here looks like we're turning a 3 into a negative 13, so I'm going to write that down. So according to my paper here, we should have 100 or negative 100. We should have 60 and negative 13. So I guess we gotta go find these coordinates and see if we can dig something up. I mean, it seems like you just disobey the first law of Minecraft, which would be dig straight down, right? I'm assuming that's what they're referencing. This is glass right here. Or is this where I'm supposed to go? Please do not break glass. So what am I supposed to do then? Oh, do I have to just go over here? Is there like a way in somewhere? I'm gonna look around and see if there's a proper way into this place. I'm hoping that there's gotta be a certain way in. So I found my way into this place here. It seems like you can kind of access it through this long corridor and in through the entrance over there, which is a little bit of a interesting way to get in. But I'm assuming then that means that we just line ourselves up with the coordinates we were given and then just dig straight down. I mean, I'm kind of nervous that this is not what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, we hit something here. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh, wow. Okay. So take from one row only and replace dirt on your way out. Okay. Congratulations, Shinji. Add your name to the wall if you want. Okay, cool. So I can make myself a sign. You can take one row? I don't know if you're supposed to take an entire row or just take one thing. I mean, there's a ton of diamond. Like, you could grab one diamond block and you'd be set. This is actually some really good... Like, now, this makes my loot look really bad. Because I was giving away, like, a little bit of redstone and stuff. I mean... Mind you, this was quite the feat of brain power right here. I really was crunching those brain cells together. But I'm gonna grab a diamond block. I don't know if you're supposed to grab an entire row. Take from one row only. So I don't think you're supposed to take the entire thing. I don't feel like I need all of this stuff anyways. I think I'll just take one diamond block. That seems like good enough loot to me. But I am definitely going to add my name to the wall. It doesn't look like there's anyone else who's found this yet, which is really quite something. We made it. We finally made it. Now I can sleep. So I think that's about a wrap for today's episode. I was not expecting it to, you know, go this long. It's probably quite a bit longer than usual. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to chop it up into pieces and then it won't be so long. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate everyone who's been commenting and, you know, showing support for these videos. It's really something that I enjoy doing, and I'm glad that there are people out there who enjoy this type of content. It's kind of strange to be playing old versions of Minecraft, you know, when Minecraft is already over 10 years old, guys. It's over 10 years old, Minecraft, and it is still going strong. Like, what kind of game has that kind of longevity? It's really crazy, and the Minecraft community is just constantly still growing. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll hopefully see you in the next episode. If you want to see more from Decennium SMP, I've got all the members listed below. You can go check them out. They might have YouTube channels that I have linked below, or they're just members whitelisted on the server. But either way, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye for now. Oh, also, like, comment, subscribe. See ya!